What is it like? Because you were just talking about MySpace earlier with Soulja. Now we on TikTok 10 years later, man. How do you feel like social media has impacted the music industry now?
Well, that's what I was telling somebody earlier. It's impacted it in a major way. But what's crazy is I was there at the beginning of it to see that, because when I first came about, that was the beginning of YouTube. That was the beginning of the MySpace era. So I was one of the test dummies for all of this. The people who started doing Pandora. Yeah, I was one of the first artists with a Pandora station. Like before people even knew what Pandora was, they was calling me trying to explain to me what it was, and I had to answer a bunch of questions just to set up my Pandora. I don't know how you set up your Pandora now, but for me to set up mine back in the day, I had to get on the phone with them, and they had to ask me a series of questions of what I like to listen to, and they created my station just like that.
Damn, that's crazy as hell.
I know it don't work like that now.
Yeah,
because we could probably make a Pandora station for a dog.
What was your favorite time in the game though, Chris, where you just felt like you was having a good time and it was enjoyable for you though, man?
I would say when I was around the people that I really looked up to in the industry, and I was received well by them and complimented by them. So
like who?
When I bumped into the Lil Waynes, and when I wake up in the morning, I got missed calls from Lil Wayne and Birdman. They hit me up like, "What you doing? We just finna go over. Let's you know what I'm saying? Pull up over here." I'm just hanging up the phone like, man, I wonder what that's all about. Like the first time Wayne called me, I didn't even think it was him on the phone. I'm thinking it's somebody playing on the phone. He's like, "Hey, you a blood?" I said, "Nah, I'm not a blood."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, Pops told me to ask you." I was like, "Well, okay, tell him I ain't a blood."
What was it like being able to talk to Wayne though and pick his brain about the game?
I'm like, I just bought a brand new Range Rover. I just paid like $90,000 cash for this, and your CD the only CD in the deck right now. He was like, "For real?" So I just felt like, man, this is a high in itself, being able to sit next to the people that you look up to. That's like LeBron James when he meet Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to jam with him though?
As far as
the music?
Yeah, we got songs together.
What was that like? Was y'all in studio? Was this some foul shit?
I was actually on a Milli?
Yeah.
I was on that.
What the hell?
It was me and a couple other artists on that record, but when Wayne manager did something, and it became a different record. It was me, Wayne, and a few other people, and actually it wasn't called a Milli. It was Wayne thought the record was saying I'm illin'. So he was saying it's called I'm illin', and when I got on the bus he was like, "Come on, let's do this. It's called I'm illin'." So I'm on there like I'm illin', I'm illin', I'm illin', I'm illin', I'm illin'. And that's why you hear on the hook Wayne say,
"Motherfucker, I'm ill." That's crazy as hell, Chris. So during that time right there, man, y'all boys are making history and you're being a part of history. What was that feeling for you as well, man? Because, I mean, you in there with Wayne, you in there recording hit records and all of this extra stuff.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's every time I look up, he pouring me up another cup. Every time I look up, it's another gigantic backwood or Swisher. So it's like I'm here, but I'm like, I'm in the days. They rock stars, and I just started this.
How long did it take you to get used to the rock star lifestyle?
Man, it took a while. I used to watch so many people that come around us because, a lot of people come from not urban environments and they get to interacting and trying to do what they see people do in those environments, and it don't go so well.
Break that down though, Chris.
I done seen a couple of like people come around and really crash themselves, staying up 3 and 4 days, lose their mind and start talking out the side of their head, have to go to the hospital. Like, it get crazy. You gotta get some sleep. You can't just be out here drugging 100% like that. You gotta take care of your body. I mean, you got people who been living a certain way and who maybe they can stay up 3-4 days and do what they do and still operate, but you might try the same thing and crash yourself. You just gotta stick to what worked for you and don't be a follower.
What was that like for you, Chris, having to keep your mind right during them times? Because, I mean, you end up with Wayne, so it's easy to say, hey, man, pay me the Drake, pay me the Woods, and let's get to it in this thing. And I ain't going to sleep either. We having fun.
I mean, I was saying that until I, you know, it just took me on my own to, and I ain't gonna, it wasn't nothing to do with my people that made me learn. I mean, my people always told me, you know, and ain't never told me nothing wrong or tried to lead me in the wrong direction, you know, like always gave good knowledge and you indulge in what you choose to indulge in, you know, if you're a grown man. So respect was always there, and honor and brothers that never let each other just go down a crazy path. You understand what I'm saying? Like coattail pulling will happen at any given time. You understand what I'm saying? So we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's what it was most of the time, like just living our life, bro.